everybody. I'm here today with Buseri Nkana, who's MWA's Regulatory Affairs Specialist. And Buseri, welcome. I just wanted to, spend this time with you. I know that you're very passionate, about ABO support and also bring clarity, to ABOs in relation to anything related to products at MWA, and more especially, with this topic about transitioning to regulatory medicine. I just want to, thank you for your time and welcome.
Thank you, Simon. It's good to be here. It's good to speak to you and as well the ABOs. Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome. So, Buseri, just to bring things into perspective, so what we've done ever since this conversation has been coming up, not only in MWA but outside of MWA as well, ever since this conversation has been up, there's been a lot of questions, and ABOs, and out of very a deep concern, and have inquired, and we've had a lot of questions. But what I've done is, I've sort of compiled them here, but now summarize, just sort of group them into 5 key questions, which I believe were very, very pertinent that we answer. And then, so I don't want anybody to feel like their question hasn't been answered, but everything is here. So we've sort of took time to put everything together into 5 basic questions, that we all need to know, with regard to this. So, Buseri, just bring us into the picture. What is happening?
A lot is happening. A lot is still going to happen. Basically, food supplements as we know it in the EU, dietary supplements in the USA, is moving to complementary medicine in the whole of the Southern African region. And this is aligned with countries like Australia and New Zealand. What it means is that supplements which fall from your multivitamins, minerals, some herbal extracts are now basically called health supplements, which fall under the complementary medicine. Another category of complementary medicines are your traditional use medicine. This includes your Chinese medicines, your Western herbal medicines, Ayurveda, African medicines, aromatherapy, homeopathic medicines. It's broad.
Yep.
Anything that is used traditionally as medicines fall under complementary medicine.
Buseri, you did mention about all this historically used medicines and practices, and then now, but now why now? Why is this happening? Because now, if all this has been happening all this time now, the need to regulate and get to the point of categorizing them under complementary medicine. Why is this happening? And I think that's a very great question.
So there's a growing trend in Africa, Southern Africa, of harmonization across all health product regulatory authorities. And complementary medicines is one interesting aspect that they want to harmonize across. So that is why this is happening. It's, yeah.
Okay, so meaning that I'll give an example. What we have in, let's say, in one particular country, especially you saying Southern Africa, what we have in a particular country should be applicable in the next country if those are part of that region.
So basically, the basic parts of it would be harmonized. What you find in Southern Africa, you probably find in Botswana, you find in Lesotho, you find in Namibia, Eswatini. They all speak, they want all of us to speak the same language. When a product is out there as a complementary medicine, it should speak the same. Yeah.
Okay. So now, what now? How will people identify these changes? Because to me, it sounds like a very big investment to do that. I mean, to change the entire product offering and labeling to look and in a manner that regulations require. So now, to me, what I'm saying is, how do people identify this change? Firstly, and when will that start to to roll out?
Good question. It's a lot of investment because it means new labels and added information leaflets. With all of this comes a lot more information. You can pick a packet and you get a bird's eye view of everything that you need to know about a product. You look through your information leaflet. It gives you a comprehensive, digestible, user-friendly information about the product, everything about it, what to use it for, how to use it, when to use it, even storage conditions.
Okay, so I'll give an example. Some of this information that you're saying, and I wanna stick to you saying comprehensive, because somebody might be sitting and saying maybe no, but I've seen these storage conditions in previous labels. I've seen, when to use a product, in the previous labels. But now, when you're talking comprehensively, can you maybe delve a little bit more into that? Now, what does comprehensively mean? Because I think that is quite key that we understand what it means. Because I'll give an example. Anybody would have bought a previous product and say, okay, but now it says I must use 3 times a day. It says, in case of issues, I must see my doctor. It says that these are the ingredients. So, what is now comprehensive about the ingredients? What is now comprehensive about my method of use? What is more comprehensive about all this other information? What is there now that was not there?
Okay, I'll give an example. The nutrition table.
Yeah.
Now you can find information on, say, you have a mineral. You find the exact compound. So I'll give you an example, zinc.
Yeah.
If it's zinc oxide that is used,
Yeah.
you will find the exact amount of zinc oxide and the specific elemental zinc you're getting from that quantity of zinc oxide. So it's very transparent.
Yep.
The vitamins we use, which source is it from? The herbal extracts, you get all the way down to the extraction information.
Yeah.
The part of the plant that is being used, the quantity. It is very comprehensive, very transparent. You get everything you need, every information you need. It gives you it gives you actually information at your fingertips where you can make an informed decision as you pick up a product.
Excellent. So now, with all this that we've spoken about, this investment that you're talking about, the information that you're saying, how comprehensive it is, how does now this benefit the ABO? So as an ABO, and I'm hearing all this, and it's brilliant, it sounds very technical, but now how does now this benefit me as an ABO in my business?
So it's multifaceted. One beautiful aspect of this is access to experts. We has a pharmacist, so you can get more detailed information, which if you don't find in the leaflet, which I'm sure you'll find because that is very comprehensive.
Yep.
But if there's more technical information, for example, you're in front of your healthcare provider, and you can link your healthcare provider to our pharmacist for more information. So there's that access. And with the ingredients, not only the ingredients, the new labels and the leaflet, it's a door opener, a good door opener for your consumers, because you can really get it's almost as you get the life cycle of your product. It's all in there. From the ingredients, the active, the inactive, possible side effects, which meds you can take it with, which you can't take it with, when you should take it, how you should take it, pregnancy, fertility. It's a very user-friendly information that opens doors, and also very educative.
So it sounds like a broad spectrum of things and that comes with those benefits. How about the claims? Do I now that you've spoken about all those things, we've got like more claims now, and are there any limitations to those claims? Can you just give us a guideline there? What can be done now with all these benefits, all these tools that we have in our hands? What can be done and what cannot be done?
So the beauty of us moving to complementary medicines is the upgraded claims. With the upgraded claims comes validation of claims. Example, if you have a traditional use herbal extract, based on its long-standing use, it has been used over time. The safety has been assured. How to use it has been assured. So it's validated. It's not something you just see on the way and you just pick and use it. It has a source of information which you can validate, you can go into and it's publicly available.
Yeah.
So that's very good. Some of our claims, previous claims, have been upgraded because with food supplements in the EU, foods were regulated as food, but with medicine we have we allowed more claims, but we need to stay within our permitted claims. So that's an exciting thing in this transition.
Yeah, and I think maybe one of the good things that we need to bring to our ABOs is that I know somebody's excited right now, say, okay, but now, then where are the claims, or how do I do that? So what we're going to be doing is that we're going to create a document which will show of all the products that we have, what were the previous claims and what now the new claims would be, so that all of us can be empowered to be able to know what is it without a faltering. Yeah. And in that way, I believe that this could be a very good support tool. I think that addresses that aspect of saying what is allowed and what is not allowed. And the other thing as well, if you look at the document that you just, if I understand you very clearly, is that all Amway business owners, including the consumers themselves, can always go on to the website, I think, as and when we move forward, to be able to access all this product information leaflets, which is, by the way, according to regulations, that the consumer will be able to access this information at any time without necessarily actually having to reach out to somebody at Amway. It must be freely available, where somebody can just go and click, download the document, or if not downloadable, as always, it is found in the product itself. So those that would not have access to the internet will still be able to have that information inside of their products. Is that what I understand it to be?
Yes, exactly. It's literally information at your fingertips.
Yeah.
Literally.
So one last question, and I think our ABO queries, I will just deal with one last one. Now that you've addressed that as the benefit to the ABO, now the customer that we're going out to speak to, how does this benefit them? All this information, the leaflets, everything else, how does this benefit them?
So part of this is it comes with transparency.
Yeah.
Total transparency. And with transparency comes trust.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, whatever is on the label is what's on it. And that is fully traceable. Fully traceable. Also, what comes with it is we allow you complaints. If you have a complaint, there'll be mechanisms for you to send your complaints to even the regulator. As you're sending it to Amway, you're sending it to the regulator.
Yeah.
That is one of the mechanisms, the transparency. How to use it, you're given how to use it, the recommended dose. And if you even have conditions, you need to consult your healthcare provider, but it doesn't stop you from not taking supplements, because it's, at the end of the day, it's health and well-being. Yeah. It's not to cure, it's not to prevent or mitigate, it's just to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So yeah.
And I think the nice thing that maybe everybody needs to understand is this: with this brings with it access to Amway's regulatory pharmacist, that we can access whenever we get like questions. If they say there's anything that is confusing, I wanted to say responsible pharmacist. So if there's anything that is confusing in the information that we've given, you just pick up, send us an email, or reach out to Amway, then where you can speak directly with Busede, and whether there's anything that needs to be clarified, whether it is to do with the regulatory position that we're speaking about, or the information itself that you find on the leaflets. Busede will be ready and available, and I know she loves supporting ABOs, but please, the information is there, you are empowered, go through the information, ensure that you understand, so that when we have questions, those will end up always being quality questions. And that is exactly the beauty that comes with it. Busede, I just want to thank you for the opportunity, and I know that you love supporting ABOs, and we're grateful for the opportunity and to have you at Amway. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Simon. It's wonderful. It's exciting times. And like Simon says, I need to reiterate, once you open the leaflet, the first sentence is, read this information carefully. Contains important information for use. So please do read the leaflets carefully before use. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, and have a lovely day.